Coming up on Discover Montcalm Podcast, Nate and Jake's Meadery from Edmore.
Welcome to the Discover Montcalm Podcast, where we are going to look at the communities, the businesses, the attractions, and the people that make up Montcalm County. Here is your podcast host, Cara Stevens.
Welcome to the Discover Montcalm Podcast. I'm Cara Stevens from M1063 WGLM and Backroads Radio, local radio stations. And we're here with Nate and Jake's Meadery. Nate, Jake, in Edmore. So just to start things off, give me a little background. Start off with you, Nate.
Well, hey, Cara. First of all, thanks for having us.
Sure.
I'm Nate. I'm originally from Minnesota. I found my way out here a little after COVID, sold my house, and bought a building instead. And I've been living out of that, working out of that, and then found the big guy here, and we've been having some fun at the restaurant, working away ever since.
All right, what's your backstory?
I'm Jacob, and I was with the Michigan National Guard for about 8 years. I had one deployment to Iraq, and I started a freeze-dry business.
Okay.
And I needed a space to sell it commercially.
Okay.
And
And that's how you guys hooked up.
that's right.
All right. So are you from Michigan?
Yes.
Okay. So you got some Michigan background and then you got the Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. So what's been the difference? Is there a big difference between Michigan and Minnesota as far as living here in the communities and all that? Or pretty much Midwest is Midwest?
Pretty much Midwest is Midwest. You know, the small town vibes are pretty much the same as here as out there. You know, there's, you know, I'm from resort areas, you know,
Okay.
from out there. So really that's the big difference, you know, but, you know, Edmore is a cute, quiet little town. And, you know, it's definitely been nice living there from that aspect for sure.
Okay. How long you been here then?
Almost 5 years. So about 4.5 years now total.
And I've visited your location and it's the old building that's been there since late 1800s. Cool building. Very cool. That's been fun getting up to speed and ready to open, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Did
definitely.
you find some fun stuff in there?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. Supposedly the building's haunted. Like they've had paranormal investigators out there.
Nice.
And you know, there's some old like ironworks. You know, from the there's a big big thing from the original elevator that's in the
Okay.
back of the building. That's still in there. It's kind of cool. But yeah, having a building like that's got its challenges, you know, and then there's also been a lot of, you know, really good restaurants and really bad restaurants that have been in that location. So there's some big shoes to fill and a lot of expectations that people have coming in there, you know. And so I think me and Jake have done a pretty good job, you know, meeting people's expectations, you know.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And you've got the sign now. That was a big challenge. I know that. People are trying to find you.
Yep, we just got a sign installed last Thursday. We're super happy with that, you know, and you know that's been going really good, you know.
Excellent. Now, a meadery. A lot of people might not know what mead is. It's ancient.
It's ancient. It's actually one of the very first and oldest forms of alcohol, even older than beer. It's just honey, yeast, and water.
So how did
And
you
then
decide to go with mead?
Honestly, it really came down. We were thinking about possibly doing brewing beer in the location, but the level of equipment that's required for beer is just absolutely astronomical to break in at even a small brewing level. And so, I mean, for us, like to start out, you know, now that's not to say we won't get it later, but it came down to cost, you know, operating costs and breaking into it.
It's almost kind of cool because there's not a lot of people doing that.
Absolutely.
You know, there's a lot of people brewing beer.
I think
Right.
there's less than 20 meaderies in the entire state of Michigan.
Really?
So don't quote me on that number. I'm probably a little bit off there, but there is not very many.
There aren't any around here. That's all we
Absolutely.
need to worry about right now.
Absolutely.
So you start with the honey. Just take us through the process. How is it made?
So we, depending on the level of alcohol that we're trying to go for at the end product, usually we make a 6, a 9, and a 16%. And so we add our honey to our large containers. We've got some really, really big a bunch of 20-gallon containers, fermenting containers that we've like customized and made to fit our needs and stuff like that. We add the honey, add the water, we mix it well, add yeast, and then we you just give it time.
Let the magic happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take some readings and you write everything down and date everything, and really it's just you let the yeast do its thing, you give it time.
So is it the longer or it ferments, then the higher potency. Is that how it works, or is it?
No, it's the more honey that you have in there,
Okay.
the higher the potency.
Really?
Yes.
More food for the yeast.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because basically once all the yeast is gone, then it doesn't have anything else to eat, and it dies off, and then you wait for all the yeast to settle, and then we take them, all the good stuff from the top.
Okay.
Yeah, filtering is truly important too for a clean product. Afterwards.
The filter.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay. Because I know when
Absolutely.
I stopped in, you had the straight mead, just the honey mead, and then there's flavors that you can add to it on the spot, which I thought was really cool too.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little background in bartending because I've worked in restaurants since I was 14, aside from a little break to go into the Army right after high school.
You were bartending then, huh?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I was welding and doing a lot of guard duty on the towers, perimeter
So you
towers in
needed
Taji, Iraq.
You needed the mead when you get home.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It was something great to focus on here
I
for
like
sure.
that.
So,
I like that.
and then I haven't had ours tested or anything like that, but mead, we use wildflower honey in our
Okay.
mead. We're going to switch to local honey in the very near future because there is a honey producer just outside of Edmore.
Okay.
And but the honey's made from just wildflowers and stuff like that the bees go and collect on their own versus brewing beer. It's made from wheat and barley and hops and stuff like that.
Lots of
And
different ingredients and different
there's
formulas.
there's a lot of stuff sprayed onto those fields, like
Oh, yeah,
pesticides and stuff like that.
Didn't even think about that.
So the bees kind of essentially are the filter for that kind of stuff. Yes, tiny bits get through, but like there's a lot of, and I think that's the direct reason on why there's like a significantly lower impact on like a hangover type feeling the next day.
Sure.
Because I don't know if you notice that or not, but like anytime I don't drink it every day because you don't.
Yeah, you can't have your own products. And,
Yep, you
and
can't do
run a
that.
business like that. No.
Especially I live in the building, that'd be a problem.
See, I'd have a problem with all the smash burgers. We haven't gotten into the food yet.
Oh yeah,
Because beyond the meadery, there's a really good menu.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, and thank you for that. We recently just added chicken tenders and then started making ranch, and that has been going, absolutely wonderful. Little bumps in the road, getting everything dialed in when you first start something and put something new onto the menu.
Sure.
Like we get there pretty quick. We're veterans, we're efficient. We like to make sure get the
done.
job done and get it there for sure.
And efficient and clean.
Yes.
Because you do the fryer's tallow,
Absolutely.
which is very unique and beneficial as well.
Yeah, I mean, because all those seed oils that a lot of people use in their fryers, I don't want to, I totally understand,
Cost
reasoning
and-
for
sure.
it, cost, and I'm not going to knock anybody who's putting in the work. Much respect to all that, but we wanted something that not a lot of other people are doing, and that's quality is something that's really, really important to us, and quality of ingredients, starting from the basic ingredients, like everything matters.
Yeah.
All the details matter.
And I like that you're hooking up with a local apiary or beekeeper or whatever you want to call them. I think that's what they're called, apiary.
Yeah.
I sound fancy now. I love it.
Gotta love it.
The Discover Montcalm Podcast wants to thank West Michigan Technology and Design Solutions, WGLM 106.3 FM, DW Video, Blueberry Podcast Platform, and Business Growth Engine. Thank you for your community support.
So, Vikings, they drink the mead.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a Viking mead? Like a name for any of these? Or
Not necessarily just yet. The name that's on our label is Hard Honey Water, and we do like Viking themes with our labels and stuff like that.
I know your sign's got the Vikings.
Yeah, because we both have like Nordic heritage, as
Me
well.
too.
So
Plus, I like to destroy things.
Yeah.
absolutely, let that
see?
let the berserker blood come out. For
I
sure.
love it. I love it. Maybe we should have I say we because I'll put it on the radio station, but a contest for some different brews and different names and things like that. That could be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe the people who succeed at the Smash Burger Challenge,
Yeah.
they get naming rights or something.
Yeah. Or we could do a special batch for them, and they could win a bottle when it's done.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. Sorry, I'm thinking outside the bottle.
No,
again.
you're good.
No worries.
Yeah,
Ideas are always a good thing.
I like it. That's really all I have. No ideas. Well, lots of ideas, no follow through. You guys are the follow through.
Right.
It's the military thing. I need to find a military guy to be my assistant, I think.
Right.
But yeah, what else is going on? You've been here in Michigan, always Montcalm County?
No, I grew up near Lansing.
Okay.
I was in Ingham. I was in Ionia for a while.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in Holt for the radio stations. I used to work at JXQ.
Oh, okay.
I think I mentioned that earlier on accident. So now you've been here for about 5 years.
Almost 5 years.
Almost
yeah.
5 years. What have you discovered? We talked earlier, it's a lot of similarities. What are the differences?
Honestly, the winters are easier in Michigan than Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah. Except for, well, I mean, the difference is how like the roads are taken care of, because Minnesota is legitimately like militant about the way they take care of the roads in the wintertime. Like everything is on a schedule versus, like
Here it
reacting
comes.
to the
Sure.
weather. Yeah, absolutely.
They're proactive rather than reactive.
But
I think we try to be, but
the weather is crazy up there. I mean, it's farther north and it gets down to -50 up there. So there's big differences. But and I suppose I bring that up because like the roads shut down. When the roads get shut down, our business gets affected type of thing. So it's like, and
Where
I
are
get
the
frustrated
plows?
because
Where are the plows?
I'm used to Minnesota where it's a couple 6 inches, 8 inches of snow, not a problem every day. That's a Tuesday. Type of thing. Whereas that kind of comes closer to shutting things down up here, and that's been a difference.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What are your favorite things that you've discovered around here? Other than, well, you haven't gotten out of your building, have you? So.
I rarely get out except to go, go get stuff that I need, shopping and stuff like that. So like, yeah. That's not one I can really answer very well, to be entirely honest. I need to get that changed, and I need to fix that for sure.
I'll send you on a different place next time we do a podcast. I'll send you on a wild goose chase and have you stop at all different places and say I'm there, and I won't be there, so you can discover things. Discover Montcalm.
That'd be fun.
How do you like that?
Little adventure. Yeah,
like a treasure map. What do you know about Montcalm County? What are your favorite things around here?
Honestly, I didn't really do much either.
No?
Up here, no.
Do you hunt?
I hunt, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd enjoy hunting and fishing.
Yeah. Beach? You went over to the beach yet?
I didn't know there was one.
What? You haven't taken them over to the beach?
I'm in the
Lake
kitchen all the
Michigan?
time.
No.
Well, you got to go to Lake
One
Michigan.
of them anyway. We got a couple catches in the building.
Well, yeah, you got to go to Lake Michigan, though,
Oh yeah, definitely.
for sure.
I mean, I have driven up through the UP a bunch of times, and I've gone up to. I haven't really stopped in there because it's both. I travel back to home to see family
Sure.
and friends and stuff like that.
So
So
you just go to the bridge and go.
Yep. I mean, that's a gorgeous bridge.
Yeah.
Definitely cool to pass over.
Scares the crap out of some people.
Oh yeah, I've done it in the wintertime too. I accidentally made that drive in a blizzard one time.
It's
that was fun.
Mhm. Now, have your family members come down here and checked everything out?
My dad, my stepmom actually did
Okay.
come out. Yeah, and then I've got a business partner in Minnesota with a separate thing. He's come out and he's checked the place out too. So
Very
that was kind of
cool.
cool. Yeah.
So name off some things that are on your menu that everybody wants to get again.
Well, the garlic smash burger.
Oh, the garlic
garlic
cheddar
smash burger.
burger. Yeah, because we take the cheddar and we put it straight on the flat top, and so it gets like a little crispy on one
Crispy.
side and then gooey on the other side. And
So you didn't bring meat and you didn't bring burgers.
Well, we're closed on Tuesdays. I'm sorry.
So you had lots of time to get in there and get it prepared.
Yeah.
I am sending you on a wild goose chase next time.
I guess you'll have to just come and pick up a bottle from us.
Oh, I will. You know I will.
absolutely-
What other things you got coming up, you think? You just talked about entertainment maybe coming up. You got a big building.
Yeah, got a real big building. Been throwing around some crazy ideas, but something that's definitely more likely is we'll likely be doing chicken wings. Make those in house and start and
Okay.
put those on the menu because we have them on the menu right now, but we don't make them ourselves. So
Your
that's
onion
gonna
rings
be
are delicious too because you hand batter those
Yes,
too.
ma'am.
yes.
Yum.
So
Yeah, I'm hungry. Can
probably
you
just
tell?
more and more of our basically a conversion of all of our menu made in house type of
Okay.
thing. Because that was a great way to start. Getting stuff from our food provider. They're awesome at everything like that, but we can do better.
Handmade anytime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, would someone at home be able to brew their own batch of mead?
Yeah, absolutely. You can, I think, what is it, like 50 something gallons a year that's legal for at-home use, for at-home brewing.
Maybe we should do classes.
Yeah, that'd be a wonderful thing to do. We could do classes, I could like get everything like that people would need, make it in the class, people take it home. Or
we could
just
do
a
mead
class
and
and then you go
macrame.
make it home,
Instead of
buy
wine
the
and
kit,
cakes.
go take it home and use it type of thing. We go through a class and
And
that'd
show
be
you how
kinda
to do
cool.
it. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think that'd be really cool. All right. What if we had to name a mead based on Montcalm County, what would it be?
Discover.
Discover Mead?
Go Discover Montcalm.
Discover Montcalm Mead?
Yeah, let's do a little advertising.
I think that's what we're doing
Yes.
for all of us.
Hey, we could work out a little collaboration deal.
Yeah, I like it.
Absolutely. Because like the more local that we get, the more local we do, the better.
Sure.
That's what we're trying to do.
I like that. I like
know.
that. And that's why when I went to the Home and Garden Show, I ran into that guy that makes syrups
Yeah.
out of all that stuff. So I'm like, oh, I got to grab this guy's information and give it to Nate and Jake.
And so long as it doesn't have like preservatives in it, which I mean, we could neutralize preservatives, if we needed to. But like,
I
if it
don't-
doesn't have preservatives in it, we could absolutely brew that ferment that straight into some probably really, really good mead.
Yeah, because it looks like they do like the simple syrups and things like that out of the farm that they grow, and I don't believe they have the pesticides or anything like that. So, sorry, I just went down a whole different angle,
you're
but I
good.
think that'd be cool.
Absolutely,
Really cool.
Absolutely.
The more collaborations we can get.
We did just get a new cotton candy machine too, though.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing cotton candy dessert burritos.
Yeah.
What?
So we'll take like a massive cotton candy, kind of flatten it out, open it up a little bit, a few scoops of ice cream, some chocolate or some caramel syrups,
And some
Sprinkles.
honey.
and then some sprinkles, maybe a little bit of
Yum.
honey in there,
So
some crushed up peanut butter cups, some Oreos,
This
do
could
a
be the
few
next.
things.
This could be the next Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah,
You got burritos and mead. Burritos and mead. Now you just need the video games and stuff, and you're
Right.
in. I'll bring the tickets.
we've got like a whole like other side of the building. Video games might not be a bad idea.
That would probably be cool.
For some reason, I've been tossing around the idea of a indoor mini golf, like just a little 9-hole thing.
It'd be fun too.
Yeah,
give people something to do.
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
I like it.
And then of course, when it's family friendly too, that's
Yep.
we love that for sure.
Food, family, and mead.
Yeah,
I like
good
it too.
times.
Yep. I
Lots
like
of
it a lot.
smiles.
All right, here's a good one. What is the strangest combination or flavor that you've come up with for your mead? Or boba. You do boba too.
Right.
Yeah.
Cotton candy for sure.
Cotton candy was
Cotton
a flavor.
candy mead?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely not expecting that one.
It was very popular when we first started serving it.
Yeah, no, it's still popular. I just sold a bottle of cotton candy the other day.
Oh, that's the other thing. You sell bottles to go.
Absolutely,
So
we do. We have state and federal approved labels for our bottles as well,
Okay.
for our 6 and our 16%, and you can absolutely get a bottle of that to take home with you after your meal. So which is kind of cool, I think.
So you don't have to be open and I can follow you and I can grab one.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, we talked earlier about how you would get into other like establishments. How would that look? Would you just send them a keg kind of a thing eventually, or?
Well, we bring them one.
Okay.
Absolutely,
Well,
type
yeah.
of thing. So
Yeah,
which may, if that all worked out one day, it may be a driver, but for the time being, I'd probably bring it, or Jake could bring it, and
Get the relationship going for the most part, yeah.
absolutely,
It seems like there was a coffee one that a coffee mead or a weird-
toffee,
Toffee.
likely. Yeah,
Yeah, that
the,
was-
the
that was
toffee is a really, really good one. That one's very popular as well. I wasn't really expecting that one to be ordered as much as it is. for sure.
Marshmallow. I thought I
The
saw
toasted
that too.
marshmallow.
Toasted
Yeah,
marshmallow.
that one is very, very. People
you just don't
absolutely
think
love
about that
one.
with mead. You think berries and fruity kind of stuff. So
Right.
interesting flavor combinations, and people can do a flight and do different samples, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you could do different samples, and we're probably going to be as we go here, we're expanding like our productions and stuff like that, and we're also going to be making more meads that are not going to be able to be customized, because we're going to make them because the way that we do it right now is we make large unflavored batches, and then we flavor it with our the syrups, and we'll likely start doing some batches made with fruits, and especially if we can get some local stuff.
Okay.
we'll probably, maybe go up to Anderson Girls, right up down the road from us, and do some apple meads and stuff like that. But so that's definitely kind of on our radar for the the future.
What about farmers markets and things like that? Have you been to any of those around here and hooked up with any of the local farmers or things like that? That'd be another area to check out.
That's true.
That's true. We really haven't, because we've had a focus on like just kind of getting the restaurant like up and running and kind of kicking a little bit more. So, because so right now most of our time and focus and energy goes into keeping
What
that
you're
place
doing.
going
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because
I'll be your ambassador. When I'm out and about and I see something that clicks, I'll grab it. How's that?
that'd be awesome. We'd appreciate that for sure.
For sure, anytime. And now as we get to the end of this discussion anyway, any other things you want to talk about real quick, or just want to tell everybody where you're at and how to find you? And
Yeah. So we're located right downtown Edmore at 526 East Main Street, right across the street from Napa. And if you've been around, the area a little bit, a lot of people know us by we're in the old Mustang Junction building.
okay.
So
All right.
you
Well,
that-
people know
that one's-
their landmarks.
Yeah, definitely. So.
Very cool. And you got Facebook, website.
So our Facebook is Nate and Jake's Meadery. We don't have a website yet, but give us a like and a follow on Facebook
And Google.
and of course Google Maps. That's a great way to find us.
What are your hours? Days, hours?
So right now we're kind of on limited winter hours, but we're probably going to be expanding that. That's probably a big thing that's going to be going.
The next big thing.
So right now we're primarily open for dinners on the weekends. So
Okay.
Thursday through Sunday.
People start tasting those smash burgers, they're going to demand open for lunch.
Oh yeah, I've been getting a lot of messages from the Facebook page about needing to be open for lunch and stuff like that. So that it's something that we're working on, figuring out and
You get to
doing and
work
stuff
more
like
hours,
that.
that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just-
absolutely.
No sleep for you.
Yeah, no sleep, none at all.
I understand that completely. Well, all right. Thank you guys very, very much. If there's nothing else, we'll wrap this up and see you again next time, because I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you'll have more to talk about.
Definitely. I'm sure we'll do more, and I'm sure we'll have a whole lot more to tell the world.
Heck yeah, and I'll be there. I'll be following you guys to go get my mead.
Thank you so very much for having us. We
course,
really
of course.
appreciate it.
Thanks for coming to Discover Montcalm Podcast. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pandora app. Oh, am I missing something? Google. Yeah, follow us and share it. And listen to the radio station. Cara Stevens,
Absolutely. I'll tell
WGLM.
everybody.
Yep, you do that. I'll tell everybody too.
I appreciate
Right
that.
on.
Thanks, guys.
The Discover Montcalm podcast is produced by content creator Duane Weed, celebrating 40 years at DW Video and Multimedia LLC at dwvideo.com or call 231-250-9624.